I'm going to leave the link to Harry Campbell's Rideshare Guy blog, and it's so well written by this gentleman, Sergio Avidian. Who's winning the rideshare battle, Uber or Lyft? Now, what I like about Harry, and he's a friend, we've had lunch together, we both have kids, we exchange emails, is that he is so thorough, right? Has the screenshots, the pictures, the proof, and lays it out. So I'm going to make an article and then make a video and put the link to this article. Subscribe to him if you haven't subscribed to his blogs. He sends them out, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. And he knows how much I respect him in this business. So who's winning the rideshare battle, Uber or Lyft, right? The passengers are back in force, and demand for rideshare is stronger than ever. There is a driver supply shortage since most have moved on to other jobs in the gig economy like food delivery. Uber and Lyft are offering big bonuses to attract new or existing drivers back to their platforms, but which company will come out on top? Senior RSG contributor Sergio has gathered some eye-opening evidence and has formed a strong opinion on who is winning the rideshare wars. Now, I don't think I quite agree with the big bonuses, because a lot of those bonuses are bait and switch in my eyes, and they really differ from city to city. So maybe he's making this article or this blog on his city. We'll find out which one it is, and obviously you're going to comment, and you can give your input on the article, if he's wrong, if he's right, if you want to comment about a specific city, how it works in your city. Oh, so I see the past 2 weekends I went out in Los Angeles, okay, and drove for a total of 20 hours. So he's reporting on LA, my turf. I wanted to take advantage of promotions Uber and Lyft were offering to lure drivers back to their platforms. To be honest, I could have driven nonstop for 24 hours straight without a break. There's that much rider demand. So he's comparing the two. Which company is the best choice for Los Angeles drivers? As you can see on the screenshot, simultaneously taking above, surge was plentiful on Uber. Add to that a healthy quest, $20 for $150, and consecutive ride bonuses, 3 for $24, and it was a good day. Lyft, on the other hand, offered me nothing than those funny pink and purple boxes that arbitrarily show up once or twice a day. Really disappointing since I have been idle for almost 2 years and I have over 1,000 rides with a 5-star rating. I would have thought Lyft would welcome me back with open arms. For those 2 days, the clear choice for me as a driver was Uber. Why would any driver who is active on both platforms choose Lyft over Uber? Those are the 2 days. Did 670 and 438. For these 2 weeks, I made just over $50 an hour with online time and $54 an hour with active time on the Uber platform. Which company is the best choice for passengers? I am a driver as well as a passenger on both platforms. I also frequently check the passenger app to see how many other drivers are around me. This gives me a good indication of when to log on in order to maximize the surge amount I will receive. I've made many videos on that. Last weekend, the clear choice for me as a driver was Uber, but I wanted to see which company would be the clear choice as a passenger. My assumption was that Uber would be higher priced to make up for the bonuses they were offering drivers, and that Lyft would be cheaper for the passengers. Wow, was I surprised. Lyft charged the passenger almost $100 for the ride above and paid nothing more than the base fare for the driver. That's crappy, Lyft. All screenshots are taken at the same time of the day, picking up and dropping off at identical locations. So you could do this exercise for Vegas, for Philly, for San Antonio, for Houston, for Tempe, for Scottsdale, for Miami, for Salt Lake City. Why don't you walk through these steps and then sort of comment and sort of draw a comparison to this article? That would be really cool feedback, right? So there we go. Uber charged the passenger $52 for the same ride, while Lyft was almost at $100. So there's his little prompter. You fill it out, and then you get Harry's updates. I love it. I love it. He's on top of it. The following screenshots are more evidence that Uber is clearly the winner for the passenger in Los Angeles. Side by side there. Right? So same time of the day, picking up from and dropping off to identical location. Lyft again, almost at a 60% premium. Who will win the rideshare battle? My takeaways for the past 2 weekends. Uber was the clear choice for me as a driver in Los Angeles, right? I have been on the platform for almost 5 years. This is as good as it gets. Uber Pros for the driver, high surge almost all day long in LA. Hefty Quest, $2,450. Consecutive streak bonuses. Why don't you put your numbers there, right? The surges, the quests, the consecutive streak bonuses, 3 for $24 and up, showing destination to the driver if she accepts 5 of last 10 ride requests, constant demand. Uber cons for the driver, none really, but it had to nitpick. It would be the long pickup distance, especially during consecutive streaks. Now, it looks like Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi agrees with me too. See his tweet below. So there's some positive news out there. Obviously Uber follows Harry Campbell's channel very, very closely. I know they follow mine as well, right? And then he immediately, if there's some positive news, he comes running out. One of his executives comes up to him and says, "Hey, Dara, they wrote an amazing article about Uber on Harry Campbell's, the rideshare guy. Check it out." And he had a tweet from RSG. For the past 2 weekends, Uber was the clear choice for me as a driver. Well done, Uber team. Much more. Road ahead. There he is, Dara. Who's winning the rideshare battle? Uber or Lyft? The passengers are back in force and demand for rideshare stronger than ever. There is a driver supply. That's the article. Lyft pros for the driver? None really, unless you consider those funny, colorful boxes that show up occasionally. Lyft cons for the driver. No bonuses other than some guarantees. Rider destination not shown. Driving totally blind. No consecutive streak bonuses. Charge the passenger ridiculous fares, but don't share the wealth. I like his style. I like the way Sergio attacks Lyft here. As far as the passenger is concerned, both platforms offer the same service. Push a button on your phone. Hopefully a decent car with a decent driver will show up. There's no doubt both companies have raised their prices from pre-pandemic levels, but the riders are out there full force. I did 42 rides the past 2 weeks, and I did not have anyone complain about the fares. In fact, they all said that they are paying extra for convenience. For the rider, price takes precedence, and the past 2 weekends, Uber won the rideshare wars in Los Angeles. How Lyft gets away by charging 50 to 100% more than Uber for a ride is beyond my comprehension. Now, who do you think will be the winner in Uber versus Lyft? Do you think there should be a winner? I would really like to hear your feedback for your city, right? And you can go through the article. The link is below. And then who's winning the rideshare battle in Salt Lake City, in Seattle? Please mention your city and then let me know who's winning the rideshare battle, Uber or Lyft, in your city, based on this article. So you can make a few comments on the driver, pros, cons, few comments for the rider, pros, cons, and then show who's really winning the rideshare battle, Uber or Lyft, in your city. And again, I want every city to participate. This would be very, very interesting because here we have a snapshot of LA, my city. I can only really report on the private business side of this. It's off the charts, making $500 to $1,500 every single day, right? That's another point we can talk about. I'll also leave the link below, give you a 30% discount at ridesharedrivingschool.com. But again, Harry Campbell, I salute you, always quality Sergio Avidian, fantastic piece from LA. Please drive safely out there, Sergio. And thanks for that really, really detailed information. The reason why I appreciate it so much and have massive gratitude for your article is because it's going to spur people, it's going to really motivate people in other cities to make the same report. Who's winning the rideshare battle in Houston? Who's winning the rideshare battle in Phoenix, Arizona? Who's winning the rideshare battle in Long Island, New York, etc., etc., etc.? Go for it. Don't hold back, folks.